everyone, it's Nicole again, and today I'm going to be showing you how I made these really simple cards that could be used to give away as a gift, or cards that you could even use year-round. The first set I'm going to be showing you here that I used is Rooting for You. It's a set that I think is super cute, and I love that you can use all the different ink colors. I'm also going to be using Violet's ABCs and another older set, Our Friendship Grows. Going to be using the sentiment from that set. I really love this new stamp pad. It's the Let's Polka Into the Meadow collection, 6x6, but you could also purchase these papers individually in the 12x12 size. I'm going to be using the Stitch Rectangle, and it's from the large Stitch Rectangle set. And I'm also going to be using this stitched hillside border. It's from the Simple Stitch Hillside Border dies in the new release. I'll be using Cranberry and Wild Rose ink, Black Licorice, and Mermaid, Fresh Lavender and Butter. I really love these pastel-y colors. And I'm going to be using Fake Tan and Carrot, as well as Celery Stick and Freshly Cut Grass. Love these two colors right here. They're so pretty. I'm also going to be using the Stamp Chamois and then a couple of the Lawn Fawn blocks. I just love using these so much. Okay, so first I'm going to start off by taking a standard size 8.5 by 11 sheet of 100-pound white cardstock, and I'm going to be able to get two pieces of 4-bar size cardstock out of that. So I'm cutting it down to 9 3/4 of an inch by 3.5 inches, and then I'm going to be scoring that at 4 7/8 of an inch. And I went ahead and already cut out 6 of those because I'm making this a set of 6. So I'm taking the 4.5 by 3/4 of an inch stitch rectangle die, and I'm going to go ahead and take the white cardstock and go ahead and die cut 6 of those as well. Using the same size, I'm going to go ahead and cut out 6 of those in the Nina Environmental cardstock. I just really love that color, and I'm going to be able to get 2 stitch hillsides out of each one, so I only cut out 3 of them. So to make sure that they're all the same size, I'm just going to go ahead and cut them down to 2 inches, and like I said before, I could get 2 out of 1 piece. So I just need 6, and there's the last one, so I have 6 of these now. And I could go ahead and take the stitched hillside. I'm just going to go ahead and adhere this down to the paper temporarily using a low tack tape. And I'm going to run that through my Cuttlebug, just really quick. And being careful to peel off the tape so that I don't rip this paper. This particular paper, I really love the color of it. It's just a little bit thin, so I have to be really careful when I'm using the tape here, even the low tack tape. So I'm going to go ahead and get placement for the first image that I'm going to stamp, which is this really adorable carrot. I really love this set because you could do that stamp layering, which is really popular and which I really love. And I love that Lawn Fawn came out with a set like this that we could play around with and use all the different inks that Lawn Fawn has, because they have a lot of beautiful ink colors, and I just love being able to pull them out and use them all the time. So I went ahead and stamped that first carrot right in the center here, and I'm using the little stitched hillside panel just to get placement on it. Now, I wish that I had the Misty tool, but I don't, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it like this for a while. But if you have the Misty, then it's definitely going to be a lot easier for you. But I don't know, I kind of like doing it like this also, because it's kind of the beauty of like a handmade card where you can tell that somebody actually, you know, took the time to hand stamp everything and make it. But I mean, if I had the Misty too, I'm pretty sure I would love it. But since I don't have it, I'm perfectly fine just doing it like this because I still have fun just hand stamping everything. So I went ahead and also stamped out the beet, and now I'm just going to go ahead and stamp this other little image here, the radish. I think that's what it is. I don't know. You can make them whatever you want, really. Or like the onion. I guess this is like an onion because I'm stamping it in the butter. But I know that you could just get free with these and do anything that you want and stamp them in any colors that you want. But I just really love the Lawn Fawn inks and how they all the colors just blend well together and mix together, like these 3 colors that I'm using. So now I'm just going to go ahead and use the darker ink, Fake Tan, right here for these little lines on the carrot. I think this is so adorable, the way that all of this comes together. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and stamp out the stems for the carrot and the other vegetables here. And I'm stamping with the celery stick ink color right now. I think this is a beautiful green color. And using freshly cut grass, I'm going to go ahead and stamp out the stems. I'm sorry, the veins for the stems. I think this is so cute. I just love all the details of this set. And I really love this stamp set, so I wanted to use it, or I was trying to figure out another way that I could use it for something a little bit more year-round. And I think that's when the alphabet stamp sets come into play, and they're really helpful so that you could kind of create your own punny sentiments. I didn't do that here. I kind of just broke down one of the sentiments from Our Friendship Grows, and use that idea to kind of create this set. But I mean, you could do stuff like that. That's the kind of thing that I was going for, where I wanted to create my own sentiments so that I could still use these vegetables without the sentiments that are in the Rooting for You stamp set. I mean, because those are great sentiments anyway, but I love these vegetables so much that I try to find any reason really to use them. So that's what I was really going for here. And I forgot to stamp the face on that carrot right there. But I think in the end of the video, I go back and stamp that in really quick. So I'm just going to take this little hillside panel here. I tried to make it look like dirt, but I kind of like using the lighter color brown craft to make the little dirt here. Only because if you know a lot of my work, I'm not usually one to use dark colors. I really like going with really light, bright, happy pastel-y colors, so that's the reason why I wanted to use the craft. So here, I'm going to go ahead and take the stamp set Our Friendship Grows, and this is something that I don't usually do a lot. I kind of usually would cringe when I would see people like cutting into their stamps, but for this particular card, I did test it out first before I made it on video, and I realized that it would actually be a lot easier for me just to go ahead and cut out the section of the sentiment that I needed. So in this case, I did make an exception and I went ahead and cut it, but I didn't want to. So I'm going to go ahead and get placement for this. I'm going to kind of curve it just a little bit to go along the stitched edge of that panel here. So I'm just going to go ahead and adjust it. And then I'm going to be using the Black Licorice Lawn Fawn ink. It's a really clean and crisp ink, and I use it whenever I can. I just really love it. So I'm going to go ahead and just ink up the Our Friendship part of the sentiment and go ahead and stamp that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and off camera stamp the rest of those onto that. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the alphabet stamp set Violet's ABCs, and I'm just going to spell out the word grows. And I really like this idea too, kind of breaking down the sentiment so that it fits into this little 4-bar size card. But I really like that the grows part of the sentiment is going to be bigger, just to kind of emphasize that on this little card here. I think it looks really pretty. And then on the inside, I'm going to be using the other half of that sentiment, Brighter Each Day, on the inside of the card. So I'm just going to stamp those out really quick, and those look so cute. If you want to, you could go ahead and just put the panel onto this white card base here, and I thought about that. I actually looked at it, and I did a little sample test of it, and it looks really pretty that way also, but I did want this to be a little bit more colorful, a little bit happier, and kind of popping out. So I chose to use the pattern. See how pretty that looks? A little too clean though. I mean, I usually do go for white on white, but this time I wanted pop of color and I wanted it to be really happy. And I just love how these colors mix perfectly with the Into the Meadow pad of paper. These, the colors in this are just really beautiful, and I know that I'm probably always going to be using this particular pad because it's just I think it's perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the colors that I want to use. Choose 6 of these. I really love the black and white. That's really nice. So I'm going to go back in and take that. And then I'm just going to cut those down to completely cover the front of the panel here. And it's going to look something like that. I think it looks super cute. So I'm just going to adhere all of these to each panel, like so. And then adhere this panel to it, to that card base. And I think these are so cute, and like this is so easy to make, and I could already imagine myself making a ton of these because I have a lot of the Lawn Fawn paper, and I just really love this Rooting for You stamp set, so I know I'm going to be making a lot of them. Probably giving them away, like sending them in the mail, and also making these and giving them to friends because I know a lot of people love the cards that I make, and I love giving them away also. So lastly, I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of this water pouring down onto them. I love this. I think it's so cute. Just like that. And then on top there is a little extra space for you to add like some hearts or other little tiny images that come in a lot of these Lawn Fawn stamp sets that I love using. But because there's a lot of color and things going on the card, I thought I would try to keep it a little bit simple up there because there was already a lot of things on the card already. But you know, by all means, if you want to use this idea, you could add more to it or take away. That's perfectly fine. Oh, here's when I realized that this was missing a little face. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that in. And I think that looks super cute. But now I'm just going to go ahead and finish this off and the rest of these cards by adding the Brighter Each Day sentiment on the inside. And then I'm also taking Just For You, and I'm going to be adding one of these Made With Love or handmade sentiments on the back of the card. And I just love that set because I never really take the time out to put anything on the back, but now that I have this, I'm definitely going to be using it all the time. Like to either put Made Just For You or From the Craft Room Of, and then I could sign my name. I think that's adorable, and it adds a really cute touch to each handmade card that you make. So just stamp that right there. I think that's so cute. They look so professional. Super adorable. I love it. I just can't wait to give these away also. These are so cute, and I just love all the different colors of the pattern paper. The Into the Meadow paper is like one of my favorites. Even the plaid. I mean, the plaid is adorable. So you can't go wrong with either of those. But I really hope that you enjoyed this video and how I made these cards. And by all means, go ahead and use this idea to make a bunch of cards to give away because that's the reason why we love doing this in the first place. But if you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment in the video and we'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!